everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe if you'd like to. Please excuse my face and my hair. As you can tell, I am dyeing it blue. I decided to cut my hair short and dye it. So anyway, on to the topic of today. Have you felt recently like you're full of anxiety and you just can't seem to get motivated to do anything? If so, stick around. We're going to talk a little bit about that, and hopefully by the time you get done watching this video, you'll have a little bit more inspiration and a whole lot of motivation. Okay, so if you stuck around through the intro, let me tell you, I did not get up this morning planning to dye my hair. That was literally a spur of the moment. I was in Walmart and my husband was wanting to dye his hair, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I took the two kits that I bought. One was a blue for myself, and he just wanted to go platinum blonde. So I bought the Splat bleaching kit. Well, long story short, I am not a hairdresser nor a cosmetologist. I am not good at it. I used the one bottle of bleach that came in his kit on his hair, and it wasn't enough. My husband has hair, I don't know, past his shoulders. So I ended up taking the bleach out of my kit and using the rest on his hair. So 2 bottles of bleach on his head. He left it in for past the maximum time. His hair is fine, but it is orange. It is so orange. And I did wait and do the roots last. So I don't know what happened, but I put the rest of my blue dye on my hair and took a little bitty bit and just did streaks through his, and I did all the ends. So I will post a picture and we will see how that turns out. I've still got about an hour to go on this hair dye, and I'm excited. I needed a change. Speaking of which, lately I have decided that I'm going to post every 2 days. I said this on my first video. If you haven't watched it, go ahead. I'll try to drop a link so that you can go watch that. Today is day 2. So I am staying on track, which for me is huge. How? If you're an unmotivated person, can you motivate yourself to do this? First off, it is December 29th, and if you look outside, you see this huge, beautiful full moon. And that in itself for me is so energizing. Sorry about that. The cat just knocked something down. Anyway, if anything, I use this time to reflect on myself. I literally think to myself, if I were to die right now, excuse me, right now, did I leave anything for anybody to be proud of? And it's a sobering question. Did you? If you were to die right now, did you leave anything for anybody to be proud of? Did you make any accomplishments? Did you reach your goals? I haven't. I am 42 years old and I'm not there yet. But I do know one thing. I will be. Why? I will not give up. I am going to continue to press forward. Whether anybody watches these videos or not makes no difference to me. If somebody does watch and they get motivated and inspired, that is the biggest accomplishment I could possibly have in this life. It's not easy for me, especially looking like this, to sit in front of this camera and talk to myself. I understand, yeah, y'all are watching, but it is sobering to think of what you did or didn't do in your lifetime, and if you did enough. I haven't, and I've always tried to use my past as the reason why. A little backstory. In my first video, I told y'all I have 5 children. I got married when I was 18. I had my first baby when I was 18. When he was 6 weeks old, I got pregnant with my second baby. Literally, my second child was born in November, and my first child was born in December. So for 1 month, those two are the same age. Everybody always asked, were they twins? Of course they were not, but yeah, they're literally that close together. But then that was 97 and 98. And then in 2000, I had another baby. 2002, I had another one. And then my baby was 2003. He is now 17, my baby. And he has autism, and I could not be any more proud of the person he's becoming. That being said, I say most, not all, autistic parents of autistic children, end up divorced. Usually due to stress, but that is not my case. When I got married, everything was okay. I thought it was great. And, excuse me, after a very long time of marriage, things were not going well. I was literally mentally and physically abused. One of my daughters actually watched my ex-husband grab me by my ponytail one night and jerk me off my feet on my back to the floor. I remember laying on the floor crying, and I looked up and I saw her face. And it's something that will stick with me for the rest of my life. I stayed, I did not leave. And the reason for that is after so many years of mental abuse and being told that you're crazy and you can't do this and you can't do that, I literally couldn't leave. I mentally was not strong enough to leave. I couldn't drive. I would have panic attacks. I didn't even look at people when we would go to Walmart or anywhere, because if I lifted my head, I would get accused later of, oh yeah, you were looking at that guy. And I lived my life like that for a very long time and did not realize my own worth. I had a best friend that I trusted so much. I miss her to this day, which is going to sound really stupid here in a minute, but I miss the companionship. But she got a job working with my husband, and needless to say, we would talk on the phone every day. And she would tell me about this guy she was seeing and how great he was. And one day she told me that she was pregnant, and I wasn't sure whether or not to believe her, but whatever. My ex-husband came home one day from work and he said, I have to tell you something. And that's when he told me that he and my best friend had been having an affair and that she was pregnant with his baby. Talk about your whole world crashing down around you. I lost my mind at that point. I didn't see how I was going to go on. Honest to God, I would have rather left this world than to have to live on my own. Like, I was that messed up in the head from him. I stayed until their baby was a year old. And the reason I tell you this story is because the very night that I escaped from there, thank God I escaped with my kids, all 5 of them, and 1 vehicle. I never got my baby's shoes. I got nothing out of that. So what is the good point of this story? I can tell you. If I had not gone through what I went through, I would not be the strong, independent, happy-go-lucky, go-getter person that I am today. So thank you. If you're watching, if my ex-husband or my ex-best friend is watching, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you are the reason that I am who I am. They say trauma, it'll affect you forever. Sometimes trauma can be healing in a way. Today, I am motivated. I literally get up in the morning, I get up early, I go in the kitchen, I start coffee, I load the dishwasher, I unload the dishwasher, and I start my day. And there's nothing better in this world to put a goal in front of yourself and accomplish it. I don't care if it's, okay, I gotta get out of bed today. You know what? Tell yourself, today I'm gonna get up and I'm just gonna make my bed. Okay, you get up, you make your bed, you accomplish that goal. Guess what? Tomorrow, add something different. Make it 2 things. Make it 3. Make it 5. My point is, if you don't set a goal for yourself, nobody else in this world is going to help get you there. You are the only person responsible for you. Yesterday is past. You can't change it. Tomorrow isn't here yet. But today you can do whatever it is that you put your mind to. I'm going to give you all a little bit of a goal right now. Come back in 2 days and watch what I post. I'm going to post another video in 2 days. What am I going to do tomorrow to meet my goal? I'm not just going to get up and load the dishwasher and start coffee and unload the dishwasher. No. Tomorrow, bigger and better. I'm going to add something else. And I'm going to get up. I'm going to do it. And then I can look back and tell myself, see, whatever you want to do, you can do it. It's right there. Just reach out and grab it. I believe every one of you has the same potential to reach any goal you want to. So let's do it together. I will be here every 2 days unless, something comes up that I cannot control. And if that happens, I will post as soon as possible. But y'all stick with me. We're going to get somewhere with this. Alright, y'all. I'm not going to make this a long video. I hope y'all really got something out of this. And please, like I said, excuse the look. It'll be better next time. Alright, y'all. Bye.